Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more F1 24 and another part of our Lewis Hamilton career mode at Ferrari. Today we have got the Monaco Grand Prix. It's going to be a very, very tough weekend, you would feel. It's been a very tough season so far. It's ended up being quite inconsistent at times, but we're still pushing hard. We're trying to find our ultimate pace. Oscar Piastri starting to pull away in the championship battle. Verstappen obviously right up there as well. We are currently in third. Obviously, we would love to take Ferrari to the top as well. We're a point behind Red Bull as it stands. Need to hopefully get a little bit more support from Charles Leclerc moving forward, but Mercedes doing a great job right now. Let's have a little look at the R&D. We have got the energy recovery system coming in time for Canada, but we do have a little bit of stuff to spend. Let's see if we can get any of these upgrades. It might not be the case. I think a lot of the upgrades are now quite expensive or just unavailable. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Right, let's push on then.
Okay, mate, I'm pleased to say that our new parts have come through without any issue, so they'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
And yeah, we are falling quite far behind the likes of Mercedes and McLaren, Aston Martin. Decent step ahead of us now. If you look at the upgrade path, but yeah, we just gotta keep pushing, keep believing, and hopefully we can have a positive result here in Monaco. I'll see you for qualifying. Here we go then, ready for qualifying. Not the best practice session in the world. We kept hitting the wall. Was the main issue, but yeah, we'll try and sort it out, I guess, for qualifying. It's always tough around Monaco, but yeah, let's get into it. Here we come then, up to the line for our first lap in qualifying. It's a 1:11.2. It's only 8th place, that's not great. I think we did a 1:10.7 or something in practice, so yeah, we're well off right now. But hopefully we can find something and do a little bit better. Well, second lap on these tyres, let's see what we can produce. We're half a second up, and you can see gaining that time all the way up to the finish line, up to 6th, so it's amazing, really. Just a little bit of an improvement throughout that lap, and we go from P18 to P6, so yeah, should be enough to get through to the next qualifying session. Okay, nicely done in 9th place, just a little bit behind Charles Leclerc. Fernando Alonso fastest in that session, going out in Q1. Big shock, Sergio Perez is out. Well, here we go in Q2. First lap time, it's a 1:10.4, it's a decent time. Puts us P4 at the moment. Should be more than enough to get through to Q3, you would think. So I'm going to get out of the way of Piastri there. You can see we track extended, but much better time as we head up to the line. I just want to see what we are capable of. A 1:10.0 is definitely something we're capable of. We're through in P8 anyway, but yeah, we're capable of that. So we're in the hunt for pole position here. Charles Leclerc right up there as well. Lando Norris on provisional pole from qualifying 2, but it's going to be intense, I think, in Q3, the battle for pole. This is our banker time. It's not a fantastic time. It's in the 11s, in fact. That's a really, really poor time. Might even go around again here and try and improve straight away. on the scrub tyres, but that is not what you want. You do not want your banker time to be that poor. But I suppose we can go for it a little bit more. Well, something that's quite crazy.
Rain now. I'll keep you updated as conditions change.
Is that George Russell has put in a 109.4, so he is miles ahead of the curve. So we got to give it everything here, give it our best shot. See what we can pull off here. Brand new soft tyres.
And that's just 30 seconds left in the session.
We can pull off a 110.0. It'll get us in the top 5. Purple first sector, but it's pretty much what we've been doing all weekend. Oh dear, bit of rain as well. That's not going to help. I have to very much rely on the overtake button here to get the job done. That wasn't too bad. That was pretty good. But it's going to get a bit slippy now between here and the Rasgas here. And here we go, round the final corner. It's a decent improvement. It's not going to be enough, but it is going to get us slightly higher, is it? No, 10th. Well, a 110.5 was not good enough. It didn't match our Q2 time, but yeah, the rain was what
all that remains now
broke
is the
it.
main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Could have maybe matched where our teammate was, but to be honest with you, I think we could have gone into that top 5. So a real shame and a real struggle to start from 10th in Monaco.
Formula One returns to Monte Carlo once again today, home to the world-famous Monte Carlo Casino that first opened in 1863. And of course, a certain road race first held in 1929. There's no greater an occasion, no more valuable a win than the Monaco Grand Prix. The astonishing Circuit de Monaco is, for all intents and purposes, virtually unchanged since its inaugural race back in 1929. The faster cars of today ensure the 19 corners past the casino and along the seafront remain as thrilling as ever. A 2.1-mile lap here takes us around an entire country, yet never more than inches from the race-ending barriers. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. What a qualifying yesterday for George Russell. He'll start today's race from pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Oscar Piastri, Fernando Alonso, Leclerc, Sainz, Stroll, Ocon, Hamilton, Albon, Gasly, Sargent, Ricciardo, Tsunoda, Bottas, Théo Pourchaire, Perez, Joe, and Nico Hülkenberg rounds off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. Well, it's been a long time since I last worked with you. Good to see you again today. Anthony Davidson. Look, we know it's not where you start, it's where you finish. But let's talk about the start now. What's there to help the drivers get away well?
Big pressure at the start of the race, Crofty, for all of them up and down the grid, no matter where you are. But the drivers these days, they practice, practice and practice. They have rigs with them at the circuit where they can sit down with the actual steering wheel from the real car, and they've got lights that they react to. The clutch paddle is tailored around the driver's hands, around their fingers, so they can have optimum position before they start. So there's so much thought and effort that goes into getting these cars off the line.
Here we are down on the track then. Not going to be easy from 10th position, but we will try our best. I think an undercut is going to be the order of the day today. Get in early, get out of the traffic, and try and use our pace. That's the plan anyway, but let's have a look. George Russell obviously did an awesome job. Pole position for him. Verstappen and Norris just behind Piastri, P4, Alonso P5, Charles Leclerc the highest Ferrari. But the big cork in the bottle could be Esteban Ocon. So we need to get past Ocon at the start. He's done a good job in his Alpine to qualify as high as he has. Stroll in the top 10 as well. We could do with getting past both of them off the line here.
With the drivers and teams
getting into that top 8 battle. I think that's going to be the key here, because if we get caught behind Ocon, for instance, or Stroll, it's going to take us out of the race for the podium. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's going to be very, very difficult either way, but staying out of trouble, that is going to be the key to our result today. Nico Hülkenberg will take the final grid slot. And here we go then. We are ready for the lights here in Monaco. Lights out, away we go. In Monaco, it's a good start off the grid, and we might get our wish here of getting past Stroll and Ocon by turn 1, and we keep ourselves out of trouble. Beautiful stuff there, and that is the key to this race unlocked right now. And we got to make sure that we stay out of trouble the rest of this first lap. It can be tempting to throw yourself down the inside and try and make more positions than are possible. But yeah, P8 on this first lap, exactly what we wanted to achieve.
9 seconds.
Okay, so we're coming into the pits this lap. We've managed to pull away slightly from Lance Stroll, and to be honest, being about 2 seconds behind Carlos Sainz is about right. It means we don't get the understeer from the dirty air so much, and yeah, we're coming into the pits at the end of this lap, and you can see tyres are going off a little bit ahead, so if we can get some nice clear air here, that would be great. Let's have a little look. It is predicting that we're going to come out in 20th place. That's kind of what I expect, although there is a safety car.
Stay positive.
Safety car, right, okay.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
And we're going to be coming in this lap. I think everybody else probably will be as well.
Speed limit line as you approach, and make sure you don't speed.
Yeah, everybody's coming in, so we're going to lose that strategic advantage. How frustrating.
Charles is in the pits.
Let's see what happens then. Double stacking, of course. We are away. If we manage to get any... Oh, well, we're up to 6th, so we have actually gained a couple of positions from it. Charles Leclerc is the one that leads the race.
Strategy complete.
Wow.
See these tyres through to the end now.
I don't know what happened to bring the safety car out, but the safety car has come out, and unfortunately it means we have lost that strategic advantage that perhaps we had. But we have gained a couple of positions. I suppose we can't complain too much. Charles Leclerc leading the race, which is good for the team. Alonso there in 2nd, Russell 3rd, then Verstappen, then Carlos Sainz, and then us in P6. So, yeah, very interesting. Championship leader Piastri behind us. Ocon, P8. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what's going to happen here. Ooh, whoa! Those two guys just hit the curb. I wonder if they've damaged the car there. It was Verstappen and Sainz both hit the wall on the inside curb. Really tough to get heat into these tyres. So safety car in this lap. We desperately try to get some temperature into these tyres. Got to be doing better than some of them guys out front. There we go. We are ready to rock and roll then. It is underway once again here in Monaco. P6 at the moment. Let's see if we can
still looking good.
Make any inroads.
Green flag.
Extended track limits there, so we need to be careful because I think we'd already
Lewis.
had a warning.
Sainz is ahead of you. We can't let them hold us up for too long, so let's try and get past as soon as possible and crack on. Push, push.
When can we make that move on Sainz? It's going to be very, very tough to do that. Go here, and we're still stuck behind Carlos Sainz. We have got more pace than him, but just can't find anywhere to get past him. And that is a big shame. Luckily for us, Charles Leclerc looks like he's going to go and win the race ahead of Fernando Alonso, as long as nothing silly happens over the next lap or so. But yeah, we just need to keep pointing this car in the same direction. It's probably not worth a lunge for 2 points. Just get it through in 6th place, get the 8 points that we deserve. Well, here we come then, round the final corner to start our final lap of the Monaco Grand Prix.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
To be honest, it's probably been one of the best Monaco Grand Prix I've ever driven in terms of keeping it out of the wall, keeping it a high level of pace. You know, I think we were a bit unlucky, really, of the timing of the safety car. I think had the safety car not come out, perhaps we would have finished even higher, but it's okay. We're just going to have to hope Sainz makes a mistake here and use a bit of overtake to try and catch him in the tunnel. Really worked. Ooh, needed to make sure that we didn't cut the corner then. Get a 3-second time penalty. That would have cost us a position. Yeah, we just ran a little bit wide there. It's okay though. We've given up the chase. Charles Leclerc wins his home race here in Monaco. We come across the line in a decent 6th place, considering we'd started in 10th.
Still got some points. Thank you for the continued efforts. Super proud of you, so let's keep pushing.
And well done to Charles Leclerc. I mean, you know, it was battle of the pit stops, wasn't it? But
what a drive!
What an awesome result for him.
He wins!
Well, I'm sure I've seen an increased hunger, increased desire from this driver this weekend, Crofty, as they've performed in front of their home crowd. And drivers often say they feel extra energy from inside the car, and I really feel like we saw that, we witnessed it here today.
Here come our winners now, a thrilling race and a tremendous effort by Ferrari. Their history is well known, so it's no surprise to fans the world over to see them come out on top once again.
First win of the season for Charles Leclerc. He's been the quicker driver all weekend and does deserve it in the end. Good strategy. George Russell will be gutted. Fernando Alonso getting right up there as well. It was just too crowded around their areas of the pit lane, wasn't it? But there you go. Absolutely
After an event like that,
fabulous
who
for
knows
Charles
what the sport
Leclerc.
has in store for us
Wow,
next
look how
time
close
out.
we were to fastest
Be sure
lap.
to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.
You know, we did have the pace today. We were very much at the top of the game, but 3 drivers on 96 points now. That is pretty impressive. Oscar Piastri leading the championship still by 6 points over Max Verstappen. But it is going to be very, very close. Russell there on 92 as well. You know, this is going to be a close season, and it is going to come down to little things here and there of whether, you know, whether we maximize our points. But there you go, teammate rivalry. Apparently we are being outperformed by Charles, but we are still winning the ratings battle, I believe. This might even take us up towards 96. Not far away now. Yeah, very good. Yes, into step 3 now for material fabrication, which is good. And the Monaco Grand Prix, well, out of the way for another season. It's always tough, isn't it, Monaco? And if you know at the front, it's very difficult to do anything. But yeah, you know, we're doing some decent stuff. Okay, which is very, very nice. We get some more research and development points, which is nice. Go on then, let's set our targets and stuff now. That's tough. Yeah, let's go for that one. Let's look for power unit, purple sectors. Yeah, well, we'll definitely use overtake for 40 seconds or more. Do that as well. Complete a driven lap in 3 different sessions. That's definitely going to happen as well. So easy peasy there. Just sort of looking at what the perks are. Double the effect. Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah. Should work out quite well for us. Let's have a little look at R&D then. We've got 1,375 points. Let's have a look at what we could get. So that's a decent upgrade on the fuel flow, but I think chassis is probably where we want to focus our attention. If we can get a big chassis upgrade, or maybe even a couple of aerodynamic upgrades, that might be the way forward. I mean, that front flap, when will that be in place? That'll be in place just before Spain. Let's go for that then. Yeah, that's going to be pretty good, isn't it? So yeah, let's just do the advancing on. There we go. A couple of upgrades on the car.
Okay, mate,
perfect.
I'm pleased to say that our new parts have come through without any issue, so they'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
There might be another one we can go and get. So look, it's 1,100 now. Charles, yeah, Charles went for the fuel tank one, which is good. Yeah, could go for that, couldn't we? Let's go for that. Try and get some reliability upgrades going as well. But there you go, little bit more performance then for Canada, which is my favourite Grand Prix of the season, so very much looking forward to that. Hopefully you'll join me on that journey in the next episode. If you have enjoyed it, give it a massive thumbs up down below, subscribe for plenty more F1 content, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.